Hola.
Hello. Do you hear us?
Yes.
Yes. Fantastic. We have. How are you?
We are good.
Very
How
good.
you feel? Edgar say already before you arrived that the sun.
You see
is
that
on
the
his...
sun goes to me. Alina will speak. I just will be with the sun because it's the first sun that I'm taking after 1 month. Oh, Dios mío.
Really? We are running outside and we actually got a bit tanned. And I especially run like with the shorts and with the top. Like this I get sun.
Like tractorist, you know?
We are,
With the mark.
White. White.
we are very white. We are very white. Super white.
You're
But-
Spanish.
No.
¿Qué va? Polish.
But how you feel to the other side? How you feel to the other side? That normally you do interview to all people, and today is
Well,
our turn.
I don't know. Let's see about it. We don't know yet. Like
I feel
don't
more
know yet.
chill because I need to entertain, you know, you have to entertain, so I'm more chill.
And I bought his watch. He don't touch now. Just stay here with us. Stay here. with us.
Edgar, organizing thing is on Alina. Stop to do something.
Don't do nothing.
Put cups on your head.
Do you want coffee? I can bring coffee to you guys. I want to do that. Venga.
Okay, so yeah, Anna is laughing for me because just stay here, be with us, smile sometimes.
Sometimes, not too
Sometimes,
much,
not
not too
often.
less.
So guys, we are very, very, very happy that you are here with us because I think the people knows you, but probably many people wants to know more about you. Also the things that probably we don't know about you and we are also interesting. So I think the most of the audience is from the dancing world and everybody knows who you are. You don't need the introduction, but maybe for the people.
It's Marius. Que está ahorita aquí la
Marius,
gente.
claro. But maybe from the people from not from our world, they are one of the best couple in the world. They have many great results, like world champion, European champion in show dance, and they won many Grand Slams, many important competition. And
Thank you for giving us already world champion title.
But we are not able yet. But
Okay, Khrystyna
Take it.
had
This is Instagram. Everything is possible. Take it. It's okay. Yeah, but-
Soon will arrive. Soon will arrive. And,
Soon.
yeah.
Soon.
So we prepare many interesting questions. I start with the
Venga.
first question, okay?
Venga.
So we want to know when you meet each other for the first time and how you fell in love.
wow.
It's complicated because like I mean
She will say her.
all
her
my version.
and me after.
All the dancers, like we know each other and we are constantly traveling together and we are meeting in the competition. So yeah, I knew Marius since long, but we didn't really have some connection because I was privately together with Nino. But then when I split him privately, we still continued to dance. And then after half a year, probably when we split in private life, I started to watch right and left, like whom I could have near me, you know.
The radar, yes?
It was in the end of 2013.
And of course, as successful woman, I want also successful men near me.
Absolutely.
So, I watch somebody who can carry my crown, you know. So I was thinking this one not bad. And then I remember we had a Grand Slam final. I don't know which year it was. Maybe Marius knows because he is better with the years. We were outside all together, like all dancers, Latin couples, and there were
before.
yeah, like a long time ago. And I remember that situation when there was
In Shanghai in 2012.
there was a monkey. You
Thank-
know that
thank
monkey
you, Marius.
always
Thank you.
sits near the restaurant,
Near the
near
hotel.
the hotel.
There's a small mountain.
That
Yes.
monkey is every year there, and I remember all dancers we come, oh, so nice, this monkey.
But the monkey is
And monkey, by us, we know that they are learn to steal. So Marius was the one like watching to everybody. take care of your wallets. And I was like, huh? From where he knows same thought which I have in my head, you know? And then I was like, not bad. If he has same education like me, they could be good, you know? So, and then slowly, we like, I watched him, realized I like that he was always alone. He never needed so much big company, because with Nino was a bit this problem. He likes to stay always in company. He couldn't stay long. And I liked about Marius that he was always alone. Not that he was not social. He was always speaking with the people, but I felt from him that independence. And one day we came from some competition and I sent him message and say, hello, how are you? And then he answered to me very cold. Hello, I'm fine, and you? I say, I'm fine. Then I didn't write 2 days, and I wanted to write, but I didn't. I say, I wait. Then I write again, hello, how are you? And he, okay, what do you want from me? This was the message.
Yeah, I mean, look, Edgar. I didn't know that they are not anymore together. You understand? Like, I didn't know that, even though we were quite. No, we were quite good.
No, we didn't want with Nino to make officially that people start to speak a lot of talks.
And actually, I was quite close to Nino in a way, like when we were meeting in the competition.
Okay, Marius was very gentleman.
Yes.
No, I mean,
let's say he did good.
Like you asked me, no? Hello, how are you? Hello, I'm fine. First time, no?
Yes,
so
Marius is never romantic till today. Today we went even to supermarket. I watched the flowers and I say, I think I buy for me. And then we bought the flowers for myself. You know, this is romantic.
No, she asked, darling, which flowers do you think are good for me? Which one you want, Angel? No problem.
Well, okay.
I took for me from the shop the flowers.
So anyway, yes, it was like this. And then the second time because I didn't know like if they are together or not together. I remember with Nina, we were like something like third, fourth, something in that period. And they were first. I mean, I don't want to create these things, all this stuff. So then I asked her, what do you want from me? No, second time when she wrote. And then
I said to him, I want to know you.
But you knew the second time, on the second time that she write you knew it, that they were not together anymore?
I didn't know. Because first time we were speaking about competition when we meet, all this stuff. So I didn't know. And second time, you know, the person which never write you 2 times in a row in 3 days. Hello, how are you?
Khrystyna Moshenska.
Yes.
What was not clear? Sorry.
Yes. So then this
the
was
queen is writing just like this.
So then she told me what her intentions was, and then it was more clear. And this with the love.
and this with
the love, it took time. I mean, love takes time, guys. We don't believe in this.
There was not
seeing the person and no. Probably our relationship was the worst in the beginning. Probably, yes.
It started to get better when we start to live together. Actually,
by us it was actually the other way around. I don't even know how it came that we started to live together.
I was really not sure. Like, I liked him as a man because he's independent. I could feel that he could protect me, but he was like very often asshole to me, you know.
Like you know, I wanted to make the tough guy to see if she can go through this, then. And now she has me under the shoe. She has me now under the shoe. So now she does everything what she wants with me.
In Spain we say on the hand.
From the hand.
Exactly. But I know where the resistance point is, you know, because I tried it in the beginning. You know, in the beginning the men are doing like
by us other way around.
By us the other way around.
So you was already in the beginning of your relation was a tryout. Every day was a tryout. Try.
It was like half a year or 1 year was a tryout.
No, first weeks I was not thinking it will be serious. Yes. So I mean, like, this is how I am, this is how you are. I mean, this is life. No?
He believed that I am very good actress, so I can play, you know, all the time when we meet, I'm playing.
You know, she was the champion, so you know all this stuff.
But this is not a question from here. But then, for example, this was good because like this, you show to each other maybe your, let's say, worst part or part, like this is I am, if we continue, it's forever.
Yes.
Yeah, but very often I was like having in my mind, should I do this step or not? Because I'm not really sure. If
Fucking
this is
message.
the beginning, what will gonna be in the future, you know?
But actually, the future was better. Actually,
Yes.
from my side and also from her side, we are speaking often about it, and we say, "Fuck, we were crazy," to each other. But
You start in the opposite. Normally, the couples after the time, they get bored. They get like there is not the same.
We have
fire.
now this sweet sugar period, you know, but before
Bueno,
was
mira, better late than never, Khrystyna.
true.
Mira el rumano este, ay, rumano, rumano.
So connecting actually to this subject that we are talking. Also, the next question is how you deal actually to be the couple in the life and also to be the dance partner, because we have not this problem. I have my relationship.
Even if Alina tried.
I try many times, but he didn't. Many times we sleep together, and I ask for one bed in the hotel, but they don't give me. He fights for to separate. I joke. Come on, people. I joke.
So how you deal with this? Because for
How
sure
you deal?
we don't know that.
We have
Many-
no
many
problem with that, really.
no problem. No. Really,
Not
really
easy. You
no
don't
problem.
continue the. You don't never
This was-
continue the discussion.
No. This was like this. It was. I was the most
The
afraid.
doctor professor make the rules from the beginning on, so we follow these rules and never happen some problem because of this.
Yes, so make the rules like clear. This like that, this like that. In the moment, because you get emotionally, and in the moment when you get emotionally, you are not able, especially negative emotions, you are not able to concentrate on the job. Yes, and there in the whole we are professionals first of all. Yes. Now, if we speak about this, I was the most afraid I was about this, and I will tell you why. I never had something privately with any of my partners before in my dancing career. Not one of them, okay? This was the moment when I was thinking, whoa, okay, when we were privately together, it was no discussion, but then when we started to dance together and privately, I was thinking where it will gonna go. But then I understood that probably we found it so well that these problems were not there. I mean, I have the best relation from all my partners in my career in the practice. Yes, in the practice, not only outside of the practice. So, okay, yeah, because sometimes I hug her or all this stuff and this, but this is actually positive emotions and this take maybe 5% of the practice, which is at the end of the day, nothing. Yeah.
Ah, it's good.
Fantastic.
And never curse, and never hit. Never curse and never hit. Never.
Very
Yeah.
good.
This is the maximum what it can be. It can be a serious discussion. Probably you can count the on one hand, 5 fingers, how many times we raised the voice. Yeah. But maximum what it can be a tension discussion, but nothing else. Some clear rules.
Khrystyna?
You fight a lot? You discuss a lot?
Wait, we didn't hear
so
because
from time to time you block.
from time to time it blocks. One more time.
I say you fight a lot, you discuss a lot with you have many discussion, or it's going like
Very less. I think because it was very clear from the beginning on, like I've never like make such a partnership in my life that before to make a partnership or even being privately together, all the details were spoken before. So nothing was sudden. So everything was planned. You know how you watch this film La Casa de Papel? It was similar Marius plan, you know? So all was how it should be. Or if it goes other way, it's another plan. It has another plan. So actually, yeah, we have no reason, let's say, to fight because it's everything clear between us, yeah? And if some problem comes in the practice, I can be a little bit more emotional because I'm hypersensitive about things, yeah, when we speak. So Marius often tell me like, okay, now we think rational, yeah, like this is not feeling, it's just about the thing. Let's concentrate just about the thing. Don't take it personal. And then I realized, okay, it's nothing to do with personal. It's just about the thing, you know, like a funny small thing about cucaracha or Cuban motion or wherever where you put the feet.
It's the
you
figure.
know?
It's the figure. Every time in the practice, women take it personal, yes, or people which are more sensitive take it personal. Okay. Now it's about the figure. This is very important. So, for example,
sorry,
But
Marius,
still,
I
you
expect.
need to remember me that, you know, because I can still feel that it's personal hurting me, but it's not personal.
Sunshine, I think this figure is not going nowhere. I think this figure is probably too, or we,
short,
or
too.
if somebody is slow, if I think that she, or if she thinks that me, then it's, I think we are a little bit slow in this figure.
I know that he means, you know,
but she doesn't get
the
upset.
way it says, yes,
Yeah,
it doesn't
Yeah,
hurt
you
me.
learn how to say.
But that's why I asked you, Khrystyna, because
And that's why I laugh.
I expect from my queen Khrystyna, because sure she's a dramatic a little bit, and this. Now you said me it's good. You control because you control with Marius, but I expect that you a little bit. Queen,
I'm not drama queen, like I don't make it more than it is, but I'm hypersensitive sometimes, especially from the people who I love and the people who is near to me and whom I believe. If somebody will gonna tell me from, I don't know, in competition will come to me and say, look, you look like a shit, I don't care. I don't feel it, you know, but from the people who I really believe, it can hurt me.
Normal.
Yeah, this is actually very good, because when we start to dance together, I was really like, you know,
The Queen of Poland.
I was getting offended, like really, like you know, he told me I'm slow, or he told me, you know, like I was getting really offended. So actually I learned.
I think we need to dance with Marius. He's more rational. Cucarachas.
He knows how to speak, that's for sure.
I mean, it's like, but you know how many kicks in the ass I got in my career? You cannot imagine. You cannot imagine.
But he also had somebody who taught him all these details and all these things, you know. So it's not that it comes from nature.
It's heavy.
It's a lot that he learned these things, you know.
Yes, it's heavy because normally people, we function also so different on the base, like women and men. Yes, we function differently. And then
we have too many boxes in our head.
No, we have the boxes.
You have one, like 4, and we have many and all together in one box.
Yes. No, by us is like, I don't know. It's a thing where if I would give an advice how it will gonna function is don't get personal. It's never about the person. It's never about, try to take off your vocabulary the word you, to take it out of the vocabulary, because this means it's from everything what is about dancing is something which is not, it's staying between us. It's not us. It's something that 2 persons are doing, and it's in between. So the A and the B speaks about here. They don't speak about that. Yeah. The moment it gets personal, first of all, the woman can be done completely dead, and the man can get aggressive, but he takes a little bit longer time to get aggressive. But this is a bit like
totally agree.
That is true.
That is
They are asking about our mental coach. Actually, we are working now with the guy which Marius knows, but nobody knows him, so I don't think that name will gonna help to somebody.
Yes.
But these things are coming from the mental coach.
I mean, yes, but I had all my life. I had many people which helped me with that, because my mother was very open to that. My mother is a high school teacher, yes. So I had somehow, like majority of the periods, I had somebody who helped me with this, and was very good, because in the beginning I was too aggressive as a child, you know. It was in the right moment, you know.
Say the word "bam" directly.
Was in the school, was a bit heavy, and my mom was a teacher in another school, so you know the colleagues, which were my teachers, cold, was not that nice. So then I needed somehow to. No, I have no problem anymore, because it was like made from the beginning on. Yeah. Sometimes I'm thinking, I would like to kick his ass, but it goes out, you know, it goes out.
It's like you have the devil and the angel. Come on, Marius. No, Marius, stay calm.
Exactly. Da-da-da.
Go.
Okay, guys, let's go because we have many questions and we want to know all.
Okay,
So
we are
other
too deep.
question. Other question. What makes you angry and what makes you happy? Can be personal things, whatever. Not only about dancing, also in life, some things.
Generally, the things which make me happy, it's positive energy from the other people. I like to spend time with the friends, like with the people who I feel good with, and this makes me happy. And what makes me unhappy is probably disrespect.
Okay.
And for me, it's like this. You wanted to say something? Or?
No.
Ah,
Marius.
okay. So for me, it's like this. When Barcelona is winning, this is one thing where it makes me very happy. This is a good one. Yes?
Normal.
Yeah, of course. You understand? I understand you also? Yes? No, actually, yeah, this is, I watch a lot of football, so I like that. Then when it makes me happy when somehow I manage also to feel that I've done something good out of my dancing. I have to be honest about it, that I have done, not regarding to result. Yes? Because I feel that I learned something, I feel that I've done something, and all this stuff. It makes me also feel happy when I see a good performance of us, yes, regarding the dancing. And it also makes me happy when we have time for each other privately. This is also
so
important.
now he's very happy.
Now I'm happy because we have time for each other privately. We stay.
Yesterday we just spoke about that to say it's not this month, but
So
which
goes
month
like
we
this.
love each other so much.
And like this, you know, all this stuff. So
we need to wait to the quarantine to stay at home and to stay close and this. I mean, we need to wait to the end of the world almost.
Yes.
But good.
Actually, yeah, that's why I go Wednesday because I'm full.
She's like,
Anna writes for your students. Of course, this also makes us happy when we see the result of our work.
yes, this of
And
course.
when they are happy.
Of course.
Sure.
There are many things.
Yeah.
Anna, wait, because we arrived for the question about the students.
Ah, okay.
Positive and negative things about each other.
Actually, I said this in my interview with the customer. The positive thing about Marius, like privately, yeah, that I feel comfortable as a woman because I'm very sure in him. That doesn't matter what, I know that the problem will gonna be resolved, and I feel like behind the strong wall. And negative is that he very often doesn't really care about the time. So for him, time is relative, and he is very often late. Even today for the live stream, he was late for few minutes, but still he needs to be late. Like if Marius comes in time, it's something like something wrong.
So one of our teachers, if I enter in the hall in time, yes, or
He say, "Do you have fever?"
No, he come to me and he say, put the hands on my.
Are you okay?
Do you have fever? What happened? No, actually, this is probably the biggest. The time is very relative, and I have issues with that.
We see you often in the changing room, that we are already, near to the floor, and you are still in the changing room. We see.
actually, sometimes
He is
I
right.
ask to Alina.
He is our student from Korea. He say, Marius just have different time of the world.
On the other world. Yes. So I'm actually organizing good. Yeah, tell me.
With you, Marius, sometimes when we have on a competition, yeah, and I asked Alina, at what time is the next round, yeah? And I see you maybe on the dressing room without the shoes or even the trousers, and I'm like, but Alina, no, look, Marius and this. Then I see Khrystyna is ready, and I say like, okay, I never will be focused on Marius because I can't, because maybe one day I will be late like you.
I'm not the reference point for that. For that, for sure, I'm not the reference.
Okay.
We will not watch you.
Okay. Good. Venga, continue. Done.
But from the same point of view, you could watch him, and you will, if you have stress and you are stressed in the competition, you watch Marius and you calm down, because you see him, he's chill, he's not running nowhere, so you're like, okay, no problem. Exactly.
True. This is true. This is true. And you, Marius, from Khrystyna?
Oh,
He said that my nega, because actually there was a customer interview and I asked him, like, because I was speaking Russian and Marius was not there. So I was preparing the questions before and I asked Marius, so which is negative thing about me? And he said, nothing. But then we were doing something and he said, this is your negative thing, that you are not patient. You cannot be patient.
Yes.
And this is the thing, this I know.
so if we speak about the positive things, there are too many what I can say. Yes. First of all, it's full of life. First of all, it's full of life. Completely the opposite of how I call it, depressive. She's not depressive at all. She's full of life, and
Good.
I love that. I love that. Yes.
We know this.
So it's like going, doesn't have a bad day or all this stuff. You know, I woke up with the left leg.
I
or all
woke
this
up
stuff.
like this.
No, it's no problem. Yes, this is one thing. Second thing, she's hardworking like I never seen in my life. Yes, and I have a mom which is very hardworking and a grandma which is very hardworking. But like I don't know. Yes, and of course she has also this sense of humor, which for me is very important because I have this sense of humor. So I'm always making jokes and we laugh together. No, sometimes the women can.
But in the beginning, he was not like this. He never joked with me. No.
And you,
No,
slowly you changed?
No, I didn't change. This was me always, but in the beginning, probably.
He was too serious to check me, you know?
I don't know. But I always do jokes, and she has that.
No, now, yes. It's like, we're always making fun, and doesn't matter what, about like women going and she has boobs or something, and we're like, oh, look at her. And, like, we are like, yeah, have no problem about topics to speak.
Yes. And also, probably, which is also very good quality of her, and I think also of me in the relation, is the fact that we are not jealous.
But I'm a little bit more than him.
A little bit
So
more.
he is like 0.1 and me 0.3.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
It's very good.
and about the bad things, like she said about the patience. This is the only one thing about the, and not so much in the dancing, the patience, they are not, because it's very professional. But if we do some stuff home, I don't know, something, you know, sure, boom, boom, everything falls, drop,
Needs
break.
to be now.
Yes,
Now.
yes, and break, and here, and I say easy, calm, plan,
Like
A
yesterday.
plan, B plan, C.
Yesterday we had this live stream with Oti and we were dancing and we needed to enter from Facebook, Instagram, other accounts, like we had so many phones, everything on the table. And then he said, so I go to shower now. Can we do all to close the table, to put the phones on the place after I finish the shower?
Together to do it together,
And
because
he know that if he go, I will start to do everything, you know. So I was like watching.
And I asked her to do together because it was many of my things also, and I know that I will not find them after, you know. So I say, can we please? I go to shower, I finish, we do together. It's better.
And Khrystyna like this. Okay, go.
Yeah. I just search something to do, you know. Like now, I need now. If I see something, I need to do now. I cannot wait.
Good. Well, this is good. More?
Something more?
No, this is it.
To you, Alina.
What to me?
Inte.
The questions.
Sí.
We continue with the
Yo
questions.
sí.
Yeah, he wants to, you see, let me be.
She was thinking about something.
Madre mía.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
She
madre
missing
mía.
power.
Also, we had
The next time
situations.
Marius we meet, mental coach to her. Have a conversation with Alina, and I go to shopping with Khrystyna. No problem.
Also,
No, you have
yesterday
to go
we had.
shopping with Marius. He's
Okay.
a shopping queen. Yeah.
Edgar, if we speak about that, I'm the biggest woman.
I don't like shopping as much as Marius do. So
Edgar,
I love
t-shirt
shopping.
by
He
t-shirt,
loves.
t-shirt by t-shirt.
and now
Go with
the
him.
problem is now because
Slowly.
before we have like things we are dividing between us. Yeah, like Marius do documents, all organizing things, tickets. I'm cleaning, cooking, going to the supermarket, buying the things. So normally before Marius was going very rare to buy some food because I am doing that. So now, because actually we are always staying together and we don't need to drive two cars. If we go somewhere, we go with one car, and we go to buy food always together now. Already these 5 weeks, we go always to buy together. So, he go.
And I'm watching.
And he watch
changing.
right and left. He likes
But me
so
too,
much.
Marius. How many times these days I was asking, but about the shopping centers?
When do you open?
Because they are saying on the TV what they will open, the clubs or the restaurants, and me, I say, shopping centers? No open? I mean, we need to go.
In Germany, the shops which are less than 800 square meter. So it's possible that the shopping centers will not open because they are still a closed building.
But maybe they do.
But the shops will gonna open
shops.
which are less than 800 square meters. Yes. So this will be from 4th of May.
Today
Okay,
we saw by us, some shops were open, but they don't let many people inside. So it's a big queue. That was the bicycle shop. And everybody probably now drive a lot bicycles, so they need some details for the bicycle. So it was like
Disaster.
big queue.
Big queue.
Okay, these shops are enough for us. The small shops also are good for the shopping. We don't need difference, Marius. Good.
Okay, we want to know about maybe about the dancing, some question connected to the dancing. Which priority you have in your dancing?
Weight, balance, and redirection.
Look, I think it's very heavy to say about which priority you have on the first.
For me, I could say I have, for example, for me, very important fluid and constant movement. This is what I'm looking for generally. Yeah, that it has constant flow and nice coordination.
But it's a big subject also. It's a very big
but
subject.
generally, if I have to say, I would choose this.
Yes.
Like I would not choose beauty of the foot or beauty of the finger. I would choose nice coordination in the flow.
Which is also beauty because it has a natural
For
flow.
sure,
Yes?
but yeah.
Yes, it has a natural flow which doesn't stop. Then, of course, if we speak about the musical interpretation, yeah, this is also very important for us. And also what is very important for us is the authenticity of each dance. This is very important because often I think we have some qualities as a dancers and we have this stereotypical stuff which we want to do probably in every dance. But the question is it that or is it that not? In a way, what the dance gives to us and what we can do out of the dance. And look, I mean, to use somebody talking which does tango in quickstep, in jive, yes? So it's not that we are against originality, yeah? Originality is fully okay, but the authenticity and also authenticity regarding to music in each dance, yes? Also very important, and not only, yeah? Not only, for example, if we speak about paso, yeah, you are Spanish, Edgar, there is an authenticity in the way of behavior of the body, the way of the form, which is not only connected to the music, but also the way of how the dance is danced, interpreted, yes? This is for us quite important.
When you see 5 dances, you see 5 different films, 5 different, completely different lives, and this is what is nice is because many, like you say, many couples, you can take off the music and sometimes you don't know exactly which dance is.
Very often we do that. We watch on
YouTube
without the voice, without the music, yeah, to see if it's really have a clear identity of the dance.
Exactly.
You can recognize which dance.
And also, if we speak about that, then I think this thing include a lot of stuff. This thing include the stuff also of partnering skills, because in a dance, for example, like rumba, or in a dance, for example, like cha-cha, in the authenticity of the dance itself, there is a lot about the idea man and woman. Yes? So it's included inside in a way. I think this word probably will gonna let's say, cover many things what we can speak now. But what Khrystyna said is a little bit separately, because what Khrystyna said is the fact that how you educate your body by practicing in order to do this thing, what I was talking to you. Yes, to have this body ability, this fluidity in order to do that. So I think these two stuff are very important for us. Yes, and with some extra things which are also important as well.
Fantastic.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Me ha gustado.
Muy bien.
De puta madre.
Okay, other question. What disturbs you on the lesson with teachers?
Actually, I don't get very much disturbed. I have to be honest to you, because
We are trying. I think it will gonna disturb if you come on the lesson without plan. And we try always, because when we do lessons, normally we know the teachers, so we know what they are good into. Yeah, and we try to take that what they are what we feel they are the best for us by working something. Yeah, but when you have teacher which you never work with, then can be a problem, because you don't want to ask him something which you don't know if he will be comfortable to teach you. So there can be problem. But generally, probably nowadays we don't really work with new teachers anymore. Like we normally have
sometimes new teachers, is normal.
Yeah, but also we try always also to ask somebody what this teacher good. Yeah, like what do you think it would be good to work with him? So normally when you have plan, it's easy.
It's easy.
But when you don't really know what to do, then can be a problem. But generally, I always give respect to the teachers. I always, doesn't matter if it's something new or probably the things he tell me, which I already knew before. But I always try to give as much as possible respect towards the teacher. And I love when the teacher also give me back the respect.
Yeah,
and
it's very important.
Yeah, this is what Khrystyna said is mainly the idea, that you need to know what you do. Question to you also, guys. You are teaching, we are teaching, yes, often. How many couples you have which come to you and say, look, Edgar, I have this problem in this part of choreography.
Then I love
to
work with this couple.
And I would like you to help me because it's not going on.
You feel that you have the idea to help. Yeah, it's not just 2, 3, cha-cha-cha.
Exactly.
That's why we say we love the dancers which are clever. Like you don't have to be Bill Gates or wherever who.
But you have to know what you want.
Yes, to know what you want. This is important.
Yes. And then you say like this, of course, you have several teachers, 2, 3 maybe teachers which are very close to you. And maybe these teachers will take over in the right time, because they will say, look, Marius or Khrystyna, thank you for the questions and for the stuff. But I think because they saw you very often, I think today we should do this and this and this, which is okay. Of course, is no problem. But this you probably will gonna do it just with the people which you are more close with, and with the people which you see, let's say maybe on a regular basis, but not that often. You know exactly what they are good in. So then you go and you ask, and you will receive probably in 99% of the cases the good stuff. I'm sure about it.
Or sometimes you go to the lesson and you heard that this teacher is not good, but then you go and you say, oh, I really enjoy that.
Exactly.
So
we
always
it's true.
open to the lesson to learn something. We don't go to criticize. We always go to learn. So it doesn't matter what. I always say, anybody can teach me. Even probably somebody who has 10 years old could something teach me, because it's by watching from the outside, it's totally different than you watch yourself in the mirror or watching yourself in the video.
Of course.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, so actually you half answered already for the next question, because the next question was what disturbs you when you teach, because we know you teach a lot, but maybe if there is some other stuff you don't like, or you hate when somebody, I don't know, has some bad habits, you can also say. So maybe your students that are listening, maybe they next time they will not do this.
If I come back, I hate disrespect between the couple. So if they use some bad words or they start to fight, this I don't like, because I feel myself not a dance teacher. I feel myself a psychologist or somebody else, which I also actually do sometimes. But it should be with respect. So it's normal to have some problem between, the couples, yeah, inside. But when it goes like bad words or kicking even, then I directly say, sorry, I don't want to work with you because I don't want to be a mother. I want to teach you.
Yeah.
And if it's also some mental things to teach, I am open, but this is too much for me. And of course, I like when the couples working afterwards the lesson. So if they come next time and I see that they did what I asked them, it can be also not 100%, but I could see that they worked that.
Work. Yeah.
This I like. But when I see they just had lesson and they go after the lesson, they go away and they didn't even practice, or probably they practice next day. But if I see that it's not practiced, it makes me mad.
So this was the positive part. I would say that in a negative way, I hate lazy bastards. I hate lazy bastards.
I think
I went
everybody.
away from Romania with 15 years old, with 2 luggages. I'm coming, thanks God, from let's say a family with a good financial situation. But unfortunately, when I came here, exactly when I came here, my family had the worst financial problem in their life. Yes. So when we needed it the most, then we didn't have it. So I came here with 2 luggages and a little bit of money.
So it's very polite to say yes.
Yes, you're polite. And this is why I hate lazy bastards. You want to do it, you have to work your ass off. You have to
And
work
do
your
it
ass off.
100%.
So
It's
this
the
is
best
one.
advice, because
And second thing which I don't like would be probably aggression to each other, especially from men to women. This no way. Yes, that is the moment when I get aggressive, Edgar. Coming back to the subject, then I cannot hold myself. If I see that the man goes on top of the lady, then I am going on top of the man. This can be a disaster. I have already 2 times bad experience with that. When they were almost leaving the hall by running. I cannot stand that. So I cannot stand that. Yeah. This is why sometimes even some colleagues are dancing, and if they misbehave with the partners, Khrystyna always has to come to me to say, easy. Yeah, because actually it's none of my business to go there, but already this kind of behavior has nothing to do in our society. Point. Has nothing to do. Yes. But coming on the positive side, I love very much when the couples know what they want. They come to you and they ask from you something. They put you questions based on their practice after your last lesson. You know, you give them an information, they practice it, then they come to the next lesson, and already you understand by what they ask you and what they show you that they tried to kill themselves, or they tried to have a lot of fun with this what they took from you, you know. So then you know it's going somewhere. It's going somewhere, and it's not even about the amount of lessons. The people cannot have that amount of lessons because we know we were all poor and all this stuff, but it's about what they make out of this lesson. And when somebody makes a lot by knowing what he wants, working his ass off, putting the head, this is what we love.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
it's true. It's true. Bravo, Marius. Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien, Marius.
My God, I love you.
Are you on repeat?
Muy bien, Marius. Muy bien.
No, we are totally agree,
Muy
because we have also some situation that when you don't feel that somebody wants, why they come for the lesson.
But you don't think, because it's not a question, I think it's maybe the change of the generation, because this is what I feel. For example, me when I was small, I didn't have so many lessons in a week, and I took every lesson like gold.
Like,
And if they
Yeah,
told me,
because nowadays
I tried.
everything is luxury. We have everything. It's not only in the dancing, it's everywhere. Like in supermarket, you want this, you go, you buy. It's in the middle of the winter, you can go to buy watermelon, you know. And I think it's generally this education is not only in dancing. I think generally because of that. Like if you go to Cuba and you don't have nothing in the supermarket, only whiskey, cola, and not even water, you know, like rum, yet so different education. And we 90s, we had similar situation, like at least in my country, in Marius' country was like this, yeah, and probably is this.
So I'm actually not so much thinking about that, but I'm thinking about education which is given and the surrounding which is given to the dancers. Yes, this is for me what is the most important thing. Also, I give now a suggestion and an advice to the children and to the parents especially, to be careful how they will gonna choose the environment where they send their children, because the first thing what is the most important for the teacher is not to know how to teach dancing. First of all is his human qualities. And you as parents, you are fortunately or unfortunately completely responsible for the people you choose for your children. And I hope you are really capable to see who of the teachers have a good character, which can make your child a better human, not especially a better dancer. On the path, when the child will gonna grow, hopefully this teacher will gonna be a better teacher also, if it's not yet, or he will gonna, let's say, you will gonna have other teachers, but you need a good build-up. And I think this is the biggest, because before dancing was not so popular, so there were not so many people doing it. Now the dancing starts to be popular, so everything what flies you can eat, you know.
Yeah, but also children are not really spending 100% of their time with the teacher.
It's of course combination, but I really believe if there is somebody can make you love something, especially as a young child, people can modulate your character.
But this is very important what you say, because when you are a child is the period where you really absorb, and this absorbing is what you will live, how you will live when you will be adult. So for example, it's not about, before we were talking and somebody was asking me who was my idol, yes, and like a dancer, and I said Brian Watson, and I remember when I was a child trying to find the DVDs and going to the competitions to see, and these things stays here, yeah, like you say, you meet a right person like a teacher,
they give you examples,
teach you the right ethics and values and everything. This is very good advice.
Yes, but it's for sure a combination of both stuff, what Khrystyna said. And
okay, guys, because we have just, I think, 10 minutes to finish. We have more questions, but I think...
Nada, cancel.
Yeah, but we prepare very nice quiz.
Yes,
for you.
I'm prepared for your quiz.
Yes, we asked Marius and Khrystyna before to prepare just one paper with, Khrystyna and Marius.
Vale.
Okay, so we will give the questions and they need to answer.
Oh, no, it's other way around. Okay.
Yeah, we will see. Anyway, we will see.
Start. Go.
Let's go. Who wants to say the last word?
I knew it.
No, don't watch my answer.
Don't watch.
Very good.
Yeah, don't watch it. Don't watch what
Very
she
good.
put.
I'm proud of you, Kri. Punto para Khrystyna. Cling, cling.
Who spent more time in bathroom?
Ay, ay, ay.
Not true.
Who sleeps with underwear?
because I sleep naked. So.
Venga, freedom, freedom, freedom.
Okay, who prepared the luggage?
Both. Marius and
For
Khrystyna.
ourselves.
Marius and
Okay,
Khrystyna. Both.
fantastic.
Correct.
Who is more pedant?
Pedant.
Me like more organized with the things, with the stuff, more not like have the mess maybe in the room.
Both in their stuff what they are doing.
Okay, okay, fantastic.
Him.
Okay.
Okay, who learned faster the steps?
No, it's correct. It's correct.
Who wake up earlier?
Oi, Marius.
Who are losing the balance more often?
But the figures with overbalance are not that. I mean, like,
Who is better driver?
Muy bien, Marius. Punto para Marius.
Who is more romantic?
Yeah. Now I understand everything what you explained me before, Marius. I understand.
Who cleaned the house?
Alina, you
Who is
did the
more-
questions, yes?
Okay, I can't do nothing here.
You want to read?
No, read.
Who is more brave? Who is better choreographer?
Choreographer.
Okay.
Oye, Cristina.
Who wants to Who wants to practice more? Both.
Marius.
Marius.
I smell this.
Who likes more sweets?
Yes, I like, but I don't eat.
But you like.
I like, but I don't eat. So.
Who is more lazy? No, you are not lazy. No.
Yes, for sure,
Okay.
because you cannot cope with her working. Cannot cope. Nobody can cope in the world. Everybody's more lazy than her.
Who give a first kiss? Was together. Okay, was just.
But who started? Who started?
It was like.
Who was like on the field?
You know, like in romantic film.
Slowly.
She wanted to close the time, but she didn't get it. And then when I saw that she's boiling,
Yeah, but
when I saw that she was boiling, I just turned around and she was there, ready.
yeah, but she gave the tongue.
Muy bien, muy bien.
When you are already here, what I should do?
I wanted just to kiss dry.
Chicky is dry. Oh my God.
Chicken.
Okay, and actually the last one, who likes to sleep more? I was agree totally. Okay, fantastic. I think with this first question, actually, we could know even more about some different
Super.
stuff. Not
That was nice.
I think we found out a lot of things about you. Was nice to talk to you. I think we know now more about you and also the people. If you have more questions, just write to them. Write them.
Thank you. No.
This was a good one. Hey, where you had the first...
Venice.
In Venice. Sí, oh la la, qué romántico.
Look at that.
Let's speak
Qué
about
romántico.
So
Romance.
let's make next talk show +18. Then we can speak about that.
Okay. Actually, she make the I have time. Yeah, she put the questions. My questions that yesterday were a little bit more like cheeky, boom, boom. Yes, and then no, because it's open to everybody, and I wanted to ask these things, Alina.
Don't ask.
Edgar,
Okay, we make these questions privately.
absolutely.
Okay.
Guys, what I understood today, if you want to be calm in a competition, look Marius. If you want to be on time on the competition, look Khrystyna.
Exactly. This is a
Don't
good
look
one.
Marius because I get sometimes stressed. Alina, next round, and Marius is calm. Guys,
Okay,
it was a
guys.
pleasure. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, guys. We enjoyed.
Thank you
Hope
so
to see you soon.
much.
Adios.
I hope we are able to save the story. I don't know. I will try.
You are not able.
For 24
Just 24
hours.
hours.
24
yes.
hours you can do that.
You can say for 24
24
hours.
hours you can say that.
I just okay.
So
I
when
will
you
try.
do stop, you need to press save there.
Okay. I will
Or
try.
add to story. Yeah?
And I know the way how to save it.
Ay, Dios mío.
Blogger.
Oh, no, they were
Sí.
Okay.
Guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Bye.
Bye bye.